Everybody, it's 9:25, April 7th. I just got in my truck and I'm going to continue to demonstrate that everybody on television and radio is repeating. And the reason they're repeating, just like I just repeated, is because the specifics of my life paint a picture of what you guys and we all hear on the news every day. Another way of saying it is the things and the specifics in my life that happen drive the news, media, all of it. Of course you don't believe that, neither did I. It's taken years for me to first accept it, then be okay to think about sharing it, then start sharing it, then stop, then start, then stop, then start 100 times, and here I am one more time. I'm heading to Vista Paint Store where I'm going to get sundries and other things for tomorrow's paint job. So hang with me. We're listening to Rush Limbaugh, and we're going to be repeating what we say and do. Should be interesting.
AM 1150.
This is live, Rush Limbaugh.
On the Patriot, AM 1150.
As I pull away, I'm going to go left.
Vincent has the right lane blocked till further notice, and a semi toppled over in Riverside on the East 60 at Rubidoux. We're brought to you by LifeLock. Grabbing coffee or breakfast, if you swipe your card, you'll leave a trail of digital information thieves can use to steal your identity. Ever hear of LifeLock? Their U.S.-based team of specialists help resolve identity theft problems. Go to LifeLock.com now. Use promo code RISK to save 10%.
Promo code RISK.
I'm Alan Lee, and you're listening to the Patriot AM 1150. Okay, so you finally got your credit score up to 700. You're feeling good. About to get a new credit card with Sweet Rewards. You apply, and you get denied. And that knocks your score right.
Let me tell you a story about a man named Jed. Remember that? Beverly Hillbillies. Anyway, this thing's really bouncy. I don't know how much it matters because it's only the outside edges that are affected by it. But anyway, it is what it is. And let me just adjust that a little bit. 15 years ago, my girlfriend that I was living with at the time brought it to my attention that the things that I was saying and doing and things we had talked about all seemed to be the very specifics of what she was hearing on the news. And at the time I really wasn't engaged in the news, wasn't paying attention to what was going on in the world, and dismissed that thought of what she said for a really long time until over the years I started watching the news and realizing that what she had said so long ago was true. And then that's perpetuated into where I'm at today, where now I'm trying to prove that what she said to me 15 years ago is factual and reality. Okay?
Hailing and monitoring Trump. And maybe the Obama regime would have known that Assad still had weapons of mass destruction and was using them. You realize Assad's been doing this for 7 years, folks?
7 years.
The gassing of Syrian citizens with chemical weapons and other destructive.
That's
been going on for 7
not
years.
going to work for anybody.
And Obama's out there surveilling Trump and whoever else during the Republican
Well, he's gassing his
primary
people.
campaign and in the Trump transition.
Obama's
And
surveilling
it's
Trump.
another thing. If Obama had not trusted and colluded with the Russians, and that's who did.
That's who did. That's who did.
It was Obama who was colluding with Putin
colluding
and the
with
Russians. He might have realized the Russians
That's
had lied
right.
to him about getting rid
Lied
of
to
all
him.
of the Syrian WMD.
That's a good point.
The story was that Assad had gotten rid of
Weapons
them.
of
Some even
mass
thought he had given
destruction.
them to the Russians. But the Russians assured Obama, yes, Assad got rid of them.
Got rid of him.
Yeah, this is bad news for him. You're a Rush Limbaugh fan. You like to be in the know. How about you tune in early to the Armstrong and Getty Show? We're following this whole Trump thing day day-by-day.
Look, I want to show you this woman right here. You see her? Her sign says, "War on
Along with the big stories of the day, the issues,
World
the controversies, the
Number
things that we'll be talking about
3's
later
vets."
with Rush. Looks to me like the media's still out to get Trump. They haven't given up on
War."
that. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
no,
it
they
says
never
World
will.
War
Armstrong
III.
and Getty. Mornings at 5.
Veteran.
AM 1150.
World War III.
Fox News Radio. I'm Chris Foster. Neil
Veteran.
Gorsuch will be sworn
That
in
lady
as Supreme
has a
Court
World
Justice
War
on Monday,
III veteran
just confirmed by the
sign.
Senate 54.
World War III hasn't
All
occurred
Republicans
yet.
and 3 Democrats voting yes.
The 49-year-old earned a law degree from Harvard and a doctor of philosophy in law from University College Oxford. Judge Gorsuch clerked for U.S. Supreme Court Justices Byron White and Anthony Kennedy. It's expected that Chief Justice John Roberts will swear in Gorsuch, succeeding
Swear him in.
Justice Antonin Scalia, who died in February of 2016.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland. The full Senate gets a military briefing in a few minutes on last night's strikes in Syria.
Pentagon officials say Shayrat Air Base was struck by U.S. missiles because the aircraft that carried out Tuesday's deadly chemical weapons attack departed from it. At least 7 people were killed. Syrian officials say 6 of their jets were destroyed, but Pentagon officials put the number much higher, about 20.
Fox's Connor Powell. Fox News. We report, you decide.
We're going to drive straight
Now
forward.
traffic on the Patriots. AM
Drive
1150.
traffic.
A bad accident in Riverside on the west side of 1 at Van Buren has the carpool
Make sure I
and
pay
two-lane
attention to
blocked.
the road.
In a Rancho Cucamonga, horrible accident on
sidetrack.
210 at Day Creek Boulevard. We're brought to you by LifeLock. Grabbing coffee or breakfast, if you swipe your card, you'll leave a trail of digital information thieves can use to steal your identity. Ever hear of LifeLock? Your U.S.-based team of specialists help resolve identity theft problems. Go to LifeLock.com now. Use promo code RISK to save 10%. I'm Alan Lee. You're listening to The Patriot, AM 1150. This report is brought to you by Life.
Partly cloudy skies today, a high of 78 in Riverside.
What do I see? What do I see? I see a Shell gas
Coffee or
station.
breakfast? If you swipe your card, you leave a trail of digital
Shell
information
gas.
thieves can use to steal your identity. Ever hear of LifeLock? Their U.S.-based team of specialists help resolve identity theft problems. Go to LifeLock.
Pay your sales tax. Now that's one heck of a...
All commercials.
If you know
It's
the value
okay.
of good machines, then it's high time we got together. We're Bailey
Back in the saddle again.
Hardworking machines for hardworking people. Make sure our
Does anybody know the words to that song?
offering you the after-sales support you need to keep your shop running smoothly.
Patio
which means
trends.
making
What
sure
are the
you have
trends
what
today,
need
you
when
guys?
you need it.
What's... Oh, shoot. That guy almost plowed into me. Son of a gun.
Go to Bailey.com or call 920-MACHINE and we'll send you a catalog. That's right, friend. Over 400 pages of what you love most. Machines. So whatever you're looking to build or manufacture,
I made
do
it
with
worse.
Bailey Industrial, the company you can trust to give you the
There.
efficient service you
That
can
helps.
rely on. That's B-A-I-L-E-I-G-H.
I almost dropped the whole thing.
Right. It's only...
Uh-oh. Things are getting crazy. All right, I've reached my destination. Destination unknown. When you don't know your destination. Okay. Now, you might think that that was a wasted 20 minutes on tape, but I promise you that in 20 minutes from now, some of the things that I just said will be part of your news, whatever news station you choose. And we'll shut it down for a second.